don't take the cheapest deal. Okay, you don't take the cheapest deal.
Okay.
Don't pay any money. Don't flash your money before you sign any contract. You see anything. Okay. And
can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about where we're going before we get lost.
Hello and welcome to another episode at channel TaheTalk. Today we are going to talk about housing. So when you come here in Canada as a student, you should be concerned about some things when you are talking about housing. So we're gonna let you know what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So what would be the safe ways where we can find different housing opportunities when you are coming here to study?
So the safest way is to rent through a company.
A company?
A organization, a registered company.
And the first option would be the university, if you can talk to them and they can suggest you some stuff.
Yeah, university is kind of expensive and crappy quality.
But that would be.
But yeah, that's safe. That's safe. That's safe.
Safest
Yeah,
way,
you get paid more and you don't get the best utility, but it's safe. The next will be finding an actual renting company, a registered company. A company, you can Google them, registration files, you can find their name and website, everything.
Yeah.
You know, and they own couple of buildings or they manage couple of buildings. So usually each of the residential building, apartment buildings, they will hire such an agency, a company, to do the renting for them. Okay. Some of the buildings, they have strict rules, like they take turns. Every year, every couple, how many years you can rent your apartment out, but you cannot keep renting it out. Like,
yeah,
right. So anyway, those are arranged by agencies. They will do everything for you. Many of the apartment buildings, they even have their own website for renting, for selling stuff. Okay, that's a safe because anything goes wrong, the company is still there, the building is still there. You know, you can take them to court, to lawsuit, everything. And then next is contracted private renters. So those are the people who rent their property out and through an agency, but they are private.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like they bought a building or they bought a property with the renting agency in it. They having a property, they rent it, they find the agency.
So if I can give you an example, Happipad comes under this category or no? Happipad is exactly the same thing, like they are kind of a company, like a startup, and they are asking people to do the sign up at their website, and the renters and the rentee both, they do
so the
main
thing is,
and then they can find each other.
Yeah, so it's more or less, but I think that's just like providing a platform.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you private contract, you actually have an agency do things for you. There will be scammers on Craigslist, on Facebook, so they put very detailed pictures, very beautiful pictures, like very beautiful colors, and lots of photos. So make it looks very legit, like a renting place.
Yeah.
So and they offer a sometimes not even cheaper, like average market price, or sometimes cheaper than market price. So making you feel like, and they will make up a story, say, oh, I'm in a hurry to rent, or I have to change my plan, I need somebody to take over it.
Yeah.
So it makes you to feel like it's a good deal, right? So many of the times you message them, they respond quickly, and eventually when you start to talking about, hey, I want to view the house, or I'm interested, so they will start to say very specific things like you need to pay a deposit. You need to pay blah blah blah, which is also normal. You rent everywhere, you need to pay deposit, right? So they will say, sometimes they say you need to, I will get somebody, I'm abroad, I'm in a foreign country, I will get somebody to give you the key to view it, but you need to pay a secure deposit
beforehand.
So that is a legit renting people won't do. Normally you pay deposit after you view it, you decide to rent.
Yeah.
Not before. Like they want the kind of like.
That's the key point. Like
that's the key point. Whenever you do, you see the house first. You see the place you rent first, and you there's just lots of shady people, but in general, you see the place first, then you're talking about price.
And seeing place first means like you can also do a video call or something, so
You-
it can take you and
Not
do a
even
tour.
video call. I mean, if you haven't come here, there's no choice. I mean, what?
Well, if you're already in Canada, that's
Yeah.
it solves already everything.
Definitely go in person.
But if you are just maybe somebody from international, like
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get the
Yeah,
housing,
video
so,
call, everything. Like you want to see real-time movement. You don't want to see pictures, videotapes, whatever. Like those things can be cheated. Like many of them, they download these fucking pictures from like agencies. So you go out and put the picture in Google, you see them in some agency website. So they are shady.
exactly.
Okay.
So the first thing is we need to be aware
Yeah.
of the scammers. The second thing is always try to see your whatever place you are going to rent beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand.
Before deposit and everything.
So I always tell my friends the money is the only thing real in here is money, and money is only useful. It's in your hand.
Yeah.
You have the money, you make the call. When they get your money, you're done.
So it
They
means
can run
before
away.
deposit you have to settle everything.
Yeah, it's even better if you see an actual contract, because then that's another story. I can tell you lots of shady stories.
So the third thing would be making a contract or doing a contract with them.
Yeah, it's always better to make a contract. If somebody is strongly against
Yeah.
making contract,
So it means there is something
it's
shady.
something shady. Yeah, there's something behind it. But naturally, most of the people and company at the end will try to find all kinds of excuses to hold back the deposit.
But these are the don'ts. Okay, we already told them like what.
Yeah,
exactly
this
they
is
shouldn't
like
do.
you're already in the later stage. Like many of the people at the end, they just gave up on the deposit. Like they don't even bother to have a huge fight for it. They get like $200-300 back and go away, and that's how they make money for it. Because many kids come here, they are not originally from here. So when they graduate, they just want to run away. They don't want to waste no more time here. So they just give up on it and take a run for it.
Okay.
So,
I ask you to summarize this whole thing, like what students should do and what they shouldn't do. So how would you-
Don't take the cheapest deal. Okay. You don't take the cheapest deal.
Okay.
Don't pay any money. Don't flash your money before you sign any contract. You see anything. Okay. And don't show them like you are desperate, you are in a hurry, because people see that, they take advantage of you, they manipulate you. Okay. Now, when you go check the housing, see the contract. I always recommend. For now, I recommend only go with the people who are willing to provide a contract. Now, check the contract if it's real. Sometimes the landlord people just print out piece of paper, sign their names on it. There's no legal use for that thing. Probably a little bit. I'm not a law expert, but it's not that really useful.
At least there should be some conditions which are written.
Yeah, you look at the contract if it's a legit one. If it's going through with some kind of law company behind it. Okay. Go check the house, check for mold, insects, check for conditions, take pictures of every corner, every trim. When you
check
enter,
in,
check with the landlord, take a video, so they can't boo-boo on you. Okay.
So these are the things which we wanted to convey and tell the other students who are going to be here for studies. But if you need any other help, just comment down on the video and we can also try to answer there. But thank you very much, Lee, for telling us all the information.
No problem.
I hope we can sit down next and try to discuss the other topics.